Hello collective, and welcome to your daily energy check-in. My name is Blair and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I was shuffling the cards and I got a sense of a completion of a project or a situation. So whether that be a tower moment that's happened with a masculine energy or work, it's definitely come to a conclusion, whether you've been proactively inducing this or proactively avoiding the inevitable, but more or less a path has been given to you. Whether or not you take it, we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how and what that means for you, okay? But yeah, the energies right now for you guys it's friction for sure, and you guys are definitely in a defensive fighting stance for a lot of the collective that I'm reading for. But it's just really kind of allowing yourself to evaluate the circumstances and the situations that brought you to this moment in time, and really evaluating what is not serving you now and what has never served you. Understand that there are aspects of you that are layered, so you want to gain a cohesiveness when it comes to all the perceptions that you utilize: your muscle perception, your eyesight, your taste, your body. Like, these are different aspects of your awareness that you need to get into a totality and in a working team. You get me? The teamwork makes the dream work. You work when your collective works. And when I say collective, I mean when you have all your perceptions, where you're not sabotaging yourself in situations. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting to the point now where you understand what it is that fulfills you emotionally. Whether or not you are going to take the rest needed for you to enact the things that are going to make that a possibility. Like I said, it's on you, but really and truly for a lot of you guys, sometimes it takes assertion and effort for one to really protect the things that they're wanting to bring forth and bring into this existence. I think for a lot of you guys, it's just being cautious about situations that you're stepping into, but not petrified where you're not making any movement. You get me? So navigating around a situation is going to benefit you. In the long run, you may have to go through some murky kind of messiness, but it's not anything that you haven't experienced before. But this time you are delegating and navigating in accordance to the objective that you have in the bigger picture of things. Okay? Yeah, I feel like what I'm saying right now, what I've been saying for the past 2 minutes, I feel like it's just confirmation for a lot of you guys that have already enacted this kind of new embodiment of yourself. I think for a lot of you guys, you've been doing the work, and doing the work in silence, where you may have not gotten the praise and approval from persons or support, but at this time, you're entering a time where that's going to be something that's going to be a symptom of the fruit that's being bared from the seeds that you planted in silence. Yeah, because you're definitely walking away from a circumstance or a belief system about yourself. You know, it's stepping away from thinking that you needed to do something when in actuality, what you're stepping into is a truer embodiment of what you are becoming and who you're being. Yeah. Emperor, Six of Pentacles, all about energetic, reciprocal energy. So mandating that, making sure that you are being given what you're getting and getting what you're being given. You get me? And make sure that if it's not within those realms of wanting or needing, place yourself in an environment, in a simulation that adheres to your growth and progression. You have the ability to do so. I feel like for most of you guys right now, you're getting a lot of clarifying conversations, a lot of things that are bringing about a level of clarity, and the words and articulation needed to cut a lot of energies off, cut a lot of situations off. Whether this is you putting your 2 weeks notice, or you establishing boundaries with a significant other, or you establishing deeper boundaries with your family. He's just really kind of articulating it in a very clear and precise way, because there's been a lot of clarity gained um, these past couple of weeks. I'm laughing because clarity gained, and then the high priestess pops out. You get me? So I always say, like, that's the clarity behind the veil, because what's transmuted and rendered here has already been processed in the spiritual realms of things. And high priestess is a perceiver of those attributes behind the curtain. So I say this to say, for the collective that I'm reading for, is now that you've gained these levels of insight and clarity, it's now articulating it in a precise way so that there is no room for assumptions made by persons perceiving the circumstance that is. Whether that is you breaking up with the person, whether this is you putting your 2 weeks for the job, either way, there is no room for assumption for what is happening at this moment when you have this conversation. So do that. Very much baby step for you with communication. I'm realizing for a lot of you guys, it's just really difficult or challenging for you to say what you authentically feel, or to articulate the things that you're wanting to, state. But I see you taking those steps and it becoming easier and easier, to a point where it's becoming seamless. The clarity is being given bluntly. The energy is being given bluntly. The judgment card comes out. So I think for a lot of you guys, remember that you were once at a space where you may have looked at yourself at your present time crazy. But that crazy era for you has allowed you to become in the intellectual, wise, sage type energy that you're in now when it comes to perceiving your experiences in life, growing, and really tapping into vocalizing what you want, saying what you want. I always say that it's this saying that I'm getting, because the Ace of Pentacles is here, the Lord of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords here, and then the Dream Carrier, which is the Empress card in this deck. You guys are definitely in the mood of creation. You're ready to kind of conceptualize and kind of make things happen right now. But Spirit's kind of letting you know that closed mouths don't get fed. So you need to start vocalizing, start talking, start using this new vibrato from the clarity that you've gained to really start navigating through your life and making shit happen. You get me? So with that, you guys take care, stay vigilant, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.